That's enough to make you puke. He started making his way across the field, so I grunted to him. He came right in. Probably 18 yards, but he wouldn't come out into the open. He was straight downwind of me the whole time, and he stopped right behind a tree. The one spot I couldn't shoot. And instead of making his way out and continuing the circle around me, he moved off that way. I carry a bottle of Tinks with me, and when I knew that he was going to come, I sprayed a bunch of it. Let that air go that way. That's what he was smelling. That's why he never spooked me. Oh my God. Meh. My day just went from bad to worse, but hopefully it's gonna end good. I had this beautiful buck out in the field behind me, grunted him in, he left. I did an interview basically saying how sick I was. 10 minutes later, he came right back from the way that he went, crossed right in front of me. I mean, it was perfect. When I stopped him, he turned a little bit towards me, so I was trying to hug that front shoulder just to make sure that I got a good shot on him, and I smacked him right in the shoulder. I mean, square in the shoulder. I probably didn't get 6 inches of penetration, maybe, if I'm lucky. Probably give it till about 11 before we come back in here and look for him. I want to give him at least 3 hours. Well, it's about 1 o'clock. Mike's behind the camera now. It's been about 5 hours since I shot that buck this morning. Didn't get a very good hit on him, didn't get much penetration. Looks like I hit him right square in the shoulder, but there was a lot of blood at the impact site where he ran and stopped and stood there for a second. So I'm hoping he didn't make it very far. So we're gonna really take this one easy. We're gonna follow the blood trail, go slow. We're gonna glass. If he's still alive, might have to get a second shot in him, but I'm hoping that he's dead and didn't go very far. So I don't know about this one. I'm not feeling very optimistic, but hopefully I'm wrong. So let's go. Basically standing right here when I shot him. He ran up this way and stood in this woods up here, and then the last I saw him, he was headed kind of northwest. So there's a bunch of blood right here where he was standing. We're gonna take the blood trail and follow it, see what happens. Here's my arrow. Ooh, man, that's no good. He's dead right there. He's right there. Are you kidding me? He's dead right there. We're only, I don't know, 100 yards from the tree. Oh, thank God. Thank you, NAP Hellraiser. Right there. Yes! Okay. Tagged out in Illinois. Well, here we are after a pretty short recovery, actually. We've got my buck. It's November 20th. We're here in Lake County, Illinois. You know, it's gun season in the rest of Illinois, but we are fortunate enough to have a spot to hunt here in a bow-only county. So came through once at about 20, 22 yards and just never gave me a shot. I stopped him. He was behind some trees. I couldn't shoot him. And eventually he came back a little bit later. You know, I hit him awful far forward and a little bit low. I not the shot that I wanted. I was a little bit concerned, especially after I found my arrow. I mean, I didn't get more than probably 3 to 5 inches of penetration max. Was pretty worried that we weren't going to find him, or we were going to find him alive, but
luckily he only went about 100, 150 yards from the stand and bedded down over here and expired. So I tell you, you know, there's a lot of hype right now about mechanical broadheads, big cutting diameter broadheads, but to me, there's no replacement for something that's durable and that's going to be able to kind of bail you out when you make a bad shot like this. You know, I'm shooting these NAP Hellraisers. It's, you know, they're one piece, all stainless steel. I mean, this thing obviously did a number right through his shoulder and was enough to put him down in pretty quick order. So that's it for me for this year. I am tagged out, my second buck with the Matthews for this year, and officially starts the 2012 bow hunting season. We'll start scouting and maybe looking for deer and stand placement for next year. But for now, no more waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, no more sitting in a tree when it's freezing cold outside, and that's a good thing. That's 3 years in a row now I've been tagged out here in Illinois in November.